Ba 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 ba. We're here again. It's very early. I slept on my couch, and now we're playing Riven. Why is that grayed out, I wonder? What's going on here? Why is my save game? Oh, shit. Could I have played it in Steam yesterday? I really don't think I did. I'm almost 1,000% sure I did not. Last played August 22nd, 2020. Hmm. Where's my save game? GOG. GOG, good old games. This is very interesting. That's weird. Oh wait, does this say start saved game? Okay, so that's load, not resume. That's weird. Early days of the internet. Hi everybody, we're here playing Riven. Good morning. It's a dark room. Let's get started. Boom! It's a hatch. It's a hatch. Oh yeah, the little bathysphere. All right, here we go. Let's hop in it and take a ride. Mm 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 mm. Let's see, this one I think turns me around. Just raise and lower. How do I close this thing? Does it need power? Yeah, there's no... Alright, let's figure out where I juice this thing up at. So, oh, no, wait, maybe this is it. Here we go. I've already closed the floor over here on this little dock, so I should be able to walk on that now. Alright, it's down there, that's good. Oh wait, that's right, I gotta hit that blue button that summons it. Anything else over here? I thought you could put like some little fire marbles in here or something. So by cooking fish. Uh, uh. Yeah, so I need to summon it over in this direction. There it is. Right? No? Yeah? What? Hmm? Damn it. That's not it. This rock, there's some significance to this. I can't remember what it is. Open up, Todd. Full throttle reference there for you. Oh, I hear baby. I hear baby. What am I missing? It's one of those little whale things again. Alright. Let's see if I can get around there. This is kind of cool too. If you look around in here, you can see kind of some stuff going on. We've got what looks to be a bunch of the fire orb sticks, little torches burned out. And then on the walls, people have been drawing, again, what looks like Gen. Oh, we can look at it. What's he holding? LC. I cannot tell. He's too dark. Man, I just do not know. Oh, that's it. I think this is like a frog or something. It's like a shape. I know there's another way out of this area. Not down there, not yet. And this is, I think, the only way up. Mm-hmm. Let's get out of here. Whee! this part because after a moment of total blackness, you see a bunch of light all of a sudden, and it is totally disorienting. Like, you can't tell, like, what's positive space and negative space, what's 3D, what's... It's a little visual, little visual trickery. Was there something I needed power on in that last place? I was like, oh, there ain't no power. Oh, from that little bathysphere, but that was because it was raised, not because I didn't have power. Then there was a button somewhere that calls the little tram. I think that's what I need. That little hatch that I talked about yesterday, where there's a place where there's like a... I think it's on the beach. I think it's by where those two big things were. There's this screen that I can never find. It's like a mental block of mine. It's just this place I never look. How do we get there? God, I don't even remember how to navigate anymore. It's been a long night. I've slept since yesterday. Let's just walk around. Everything eventually kind of loops. Let's see what we got this direction. Whoops. Oh, that's right. We could finish reading the book. That might give us some clues. Oh, do we get our little frog? We don't need a frog. We've already done that. It's a clever little trick. I want to build a house with this door system. That's very cool. Just have a room. The doors of the room are just kind of always open. Nobody ever closes them. And then boom. You close the door. Ah, hidden entrance. What do you know? That's pretty clever. Especially when it opens totally up flush with the wall like that. Like, nobody's gonna look. How could it possibly be concealing anything? You wouldn't even close the door to look behind it, because there's no way anything can be hiding back there. Nobody's gonna put a tree back there. There's no way a person can hide in that little wedge corner. Ain't nothing back there. Oh, wow, wow. Maybe there's something back there. So we've already done this. I just like walking in this room. It's a cool little room. Hewn from stone. You'd think it would be dwarvish, but the way they cut through the stone here feels very elvish in all of these places. Click, 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 click. Oh, it's not doing it now. Oh, now it is. That's because the power is coming here. It's coming in that pipe, so it is getting the power. Doesn't seem to be continuing into this building, though. So let's take this in. Let's get some clues here, maybe. Some visual clues about where I'm going. Okay, so we got a big pipe. That may be sucking the water up into the thing, and then I think that's part of the power unit that's drawing the water in. Or our boiler. Or is it transporting it over here? No, yeah, it looks like it's transporting it. So you have these all going into there. Unless the power is coming from this place. No, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so the power is getting generated. It's pumping it into there. We've got a path coming along the side. Now, have I been over here? I think I have. I've been in the big... Yeah, the whole other island is over here, right? Yeah, that's where you start. You start over on the opposite side of this. What's this square building? Oh, here's our minecart. Down into the water. This would be so crazy to play in VR because a lot of times it is these little areas in between the slides that I want to look at. I want to see how this track goes into the water, but unfortunately there's just not a view for it. I would love to play Riven VR. Please support the channel. Please donate. Help me buy Riven VR. It's only like $25. Surely someone out there has $25 to blow on an internet stranger's whims. I've given money for dumber things before. I've spent money on less. And I know you have too. Oh, whoop, whoop. That's kind of fun. Like, another thing I love about Myst and Riven is the ingenuity of, like, all these things that are built are basically just built by usually like one person. In the case of Atris, it's through like a lot of hard work and creativity and ingenuity, and in the case of Gin, it's through, you know, whatever, slavery. But just the idea that you could like just show up at a place and like re-sculpt the world, you know, take this empty crater and put all this cool, elaborate stuff in it, and the way the buildings are integrated into the environments is just really really cool. Something I wish we did a little bit more in our modern world. Yeah, there's like some other kind of apparatus that I'm missing. I can't remember what it is, but it's at the beginning of the game, I think. Closer back to the start. Let me go back there. Yeah, there's definitely something I've missed. So we get to ride the minecart again. I'm going to go ahead and... well, we'll let it play. What the hell. There we go. Black, 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 black. Oh, it only does the effect from the other direction. Okay, so now here we go. So the big orb building should be off to the left. So we're headed the right way. If we can keep our bearings. Should still be left, left, left. Okay, we're turning left. I think we're on the island. I think we're where we want to be. I think we're where we want to be. I think we are where we want to be. Instead of saying, I think we're where. I'm going to try not to mumble. Won't that be a fun challenge? Will that not be a fun challenge? I shall stop using contractions. Akin to the character of Data from Star Trek, The Next Generation. I thought that was very cool how they took the character of Spock and kind of turned it on its head with Data. I love Data. On the surface, Data and Spock seem very similar, like in their mannerisms, and they're sort of... this is where it gets confused. One has an adherence to logic, and the other has an adherence to the literal? I think that would be fair to say. Much of what Data does is just overcoming... See if I can get down there with him. Hush, hush, hush. Ah, they splooshed away. I think if you go to the other side, you can see another video. This might be where the hidden screen is. There's a hidden screen somewhere, sons of bitches, and I never find it. There's a literal, like, wooden trap door in the floor. Where is it? That sound is like all up in my headphones. It was like an air raid siren. Yes, this is where we want to be. Perfect. Oh, I think this selects the track. Left track or right track, maybe. I can't remember. I don't know. Whoomp. I love that. Yeah, so we should be going... We get to choose left or right here. Man, I wasn't paying attention when I got in this thing. I think I want to go right. That effect there, you can see the wall of water on the right. It just looks awesome, man. You should be getting more effects like this in real time in video games today, but nobody's building worlds creative enough to justify awesome effects like this. Like, that's why I think Riven VR would be amazing. It's like, what other video game are you going to see this kind of stuff in? Unfortunately, Riven VR will be trapped in its own interface. Right? It's not going to be, you're not going to be moving around in this world like it's Doom. You know, you're not going to be jumping in the water and navigating, you know, through this craziness and, you know, swimming out of the water and then falling down a hole. That would be awesome. Make a Riven 2 VR, but have it like play like a normal game. Like move it totally away from the control scheme here and make it something normal. Make it feel like I'm controlling, you know, Alien Isolation. Doom. Aha! Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switches. Where? Shit. Where have I seen something that could correlate to some kind of clue such as this? Or can I, again, brute force this? Well, first of all, what does this control? I need to find out what this does. Aha. Okay, there's still places I can drive around. So this is basically my map room. Okay. So this path, I assume, led me here. Should we read more about here? He's fixing Riven. The thing keeps decaying, so he relies on the traveler that came out of nowhere, which is you. You, the character in this game, have no place in the Mist world, really, other than in these games. Outside the games in the books, I think maybe like one or two references is made. Um, and I even expected, I think when I read the third book, that maybe your character would show up and they could even give them a name, or maybe that character exists in this book somewhere, like one of the people we see in the book is that person, but they never talk about him. I never got that. Um, I don't know, maybe they explain away what happened to the Traveler. Maybe he did send the Traveler back or something. But I don't think so, because you're still here, like in Mist 5. You're still running around. Um, so I did think that is a little bit bad in that they tease that idea in the intro to this game, but then they sort of drop the whole idea of like this Traveler. Like he just doesn't show up anywhere else. Or play a huge prominent role. The other stories focus on other characters. And I guess that is a little unfortunate in that, you know, in trying to be immersive and put you in this world that you don't play a more prominent role in it. Like by Mist 5, there should be statues of you everywhere. It should just be everyone worshiping you. The Star Traveler has come to liberate us from our literary oppressors. Alright, let's not mess with this yet. We don't want to break anything and strand ourselves in a weird... Now, which way am I facing? I think I'm facing left. Whatever, hit it. Hit it, Johnny. Into the line. Alright, so we're turning around. Last one, I think we... Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, we want to go left this time. So much fun transportation in this game. There was a little bit in the first one. You had that whole underground section where you had to navigate by sound, which may be a clue, honestly, as to solving this game. That puzzle from the first game where you're navigating a maze in the dark, and your clues as to which way to go are not evidently, not immediately apparent until you realize that there's auditory clues being given. Once you decipher what they mean, then you can very easily navigate the maze. Oh shit. Oh, that's right, I gotta extend this frickin' ladder. God damn it. That's a setback. I can't remember how to get over there. Can we keep going this way? No, it looks like a wall. So weird. This one too? Ah, oh, damn it. Oh, maybe that's what those switches do. That's what those switches do. Okay. How do I get back to the switches? I can't remember. I might have to go left here. Yeah, I think I need to go left. Chose poorly. Alright, we got a bit of a complex maneuver here. A high-speed, low-speed turn. It's a low-speed, low-speed turn. Now we're going to spin around. So we don't have to go back all the way. Hopefully this is it. If I screwed this up, it's going to take another 5 minutes. Yay, a ladder. I'm saved. I don't think this is the one I wanted, though. I think this is the very beginning. Yeah. Damn it. Oh, shit. Alright. Can we keep cruising this way? I love how it becomes so pretty, it becomes so clear as soon as you get through the ripple. And you're underwater. Like, it's just a weird little shuttle system, you know? It's like, oh, we'll just have it, you know, drive up and down on tracks out of the water. Really slow. Why not bridges? I mean, you lash a couple logs together and you're done. They got the ladders. Already there's so many ladders. They're very efficient at the ladders. You just throw a couple of those horizontal, and I mean you're working at the surface level here of the ocean. You're at the sea level, so you can. You're good on flatness. You're only working in 2 dimensions on 2 planes. Ah, shit, man. I know this place. God damn it. Turn around. I mean, and the fact that it can only transport one person at a time. Well, maybe he uses this to keep the inhabitants isolated on such a tiny island. Because, yeah, if it's only one person at a time, probably this is just Gen using this. These villagers aren't driving around in this thing. If there were bridges, they'd be able to just cross freely wherever they want. But now they're, like, stuck on their little cave house islands. And the work island. That must be what it is. Yeah, maybe that's a whole work island. Let's look at it from that perspective. Well, no, there was some, like, worship maybe going on in there. There was that weird fish thing with the mouth opening. Sharp teeth. You walk into its mouth. Up the stairs. Son of a bitch! Where is that switch place? Where did it go? Where did it go? Where are my switches? Tell me, my bitches, I'll give you riches if you end my suffering. This game drives me crazy. I'm driving so lazy. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I'm throwing the switches. Come save me, my bitches. And tell me where to go. I honestly do not know. Please be a ladder, please be a ladder, please be a ladder. It's a ladder! Oh no, wait. Damn it. Okay, I kind of know where I'm at, though. Hang on. No, I want to go left. Yeah, this is where I want to go. Go this way. That's what I did the first time. No, I didn't go the grass way the first time. I did the rock way. I was pointing at a rock. Ah, ha, 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 ha. That's my rock. I am a rock. I'm on an island called Riven. And then I believe I went right. And if I didn't, I can easily just backtrack. Yeah, I commented on the water wall. We rose slowly up the tracks. I said, why doesn't Doom have this kind of water? Or maybe I said, why can't I fire a rocket launcher in this game? Oh, it looks like a puppy dog, wolf face looking at me. Please, oh god, don't be the one. Oh good, I think this is, we're getting somewhere. Yes, okay, alright, yes, 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 yes. I'm gonna say that did it. But were there 2 or 3 ladders that needed adjusting? Can I see if any of them were extended from here? Oh, I can't tell. Is that extended? I don't think it's extended. I think I've got to flip those switches back the other way. I don't know how electricity works. God damn it. It's magic. It would probably make these games a lot easier if I could tell if I was completing circuits or not. I don't know how that device works. Yes, it's extended. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're golden. Pony boy. Perfect. Can't go that way. That solves that choice. And that's where I want to be. See, I want to flip around and go up that little hill at half a mile an hour. We are on our way. Hold on to your butts. These things are about to get bumpy. The engines cannot take it, Captain. We're going too fast. She'll rip herself apart. Ah. Got there in one piece. And in record time. Well, hello. I've admired you from afar. So we now know what this means, right? Is this the number 5 for the 5th age? We know that Gen names all of his ages just as, you know, in the sequence that he created them. So this is the symbol of Riven. This is the number 5. See, we're learning. We're learning about this world. That's why this game is so amazing, and all other games suck. It's really not a puzzle game. It's a game about, like, learning. And in that sense, I think it's, like, one of the best games ever made. Here's a lever. What's this do? I bet it starts a bit of fun. Frightening contraption ever conceived of. Look at this little thing here. Alright, so a handlebar comes down. And you what? Just grab onto the handlebar? You sit on it? I guess you would sit on it. Like sit your butt like through the triangle. And then it just lifts you up like 1,000 feet. Like that's menacing. It's like teeth closing in on you. Oh my god. It's like frightening. So then you're like, what, hanging over a giant yawning hole in the floor, I assume. And you gotta step off that thing. Oh, you stand on these things. So left foot, right foot, grab the rope. This is a real piratey sort of situation. And if that rope like would like sway, you're gonna bash your head on this metal ring. Like if you're leaning back, like enjoying the sunlight, and you come up through this hole, you're gonna decapitate yourself. At best, probably you're just gonna knock yourself out, fall 1,000 feet, and smash into the ground and die. Oh look, it's bones of our friends on the beach. See how the animals are beginning to play a role in the even the architecture. It's very easy to overlook. If you play this game and you're not looking for like themes, this game would be very challenging because this game is all about themes and symbols. Oh, hello. Wake up! We're just watching you sleep, bud. No, continue. So he's in prison. He's got a red. We're gonna have to watch him snoring a little bit again. He's got a little red color. The color red has been used very sparingly in this game so far. Uh, the only recollection I can think of at the moment, off the tippy toppy of my head, there's maybe two. I think there's like maybe like a red bug, which I haven't seen in this playthrough. Wondering if I imagined it. I think I was thinking of that gold scarab. But the mysterious visitor from the beginning was garbed in red. Had like a red sash and a bandana, so perhaps that will prove significant. Yay! That's always a big moment in a game when you release that sliding ladder. You're like, I'll never have to do it the hard way again. Yeah, look where we are. We're back at the beginning of our bathysphere journey. Okay, so now we can go up here. And let's push this button. Or pull this handle? It's got to be like a bunch of counterweights. I just don't know how you'd have to reset it somehow. I don't think you could push the button again to just close that door. That would be an insane contraption, wouldn't it? Is that possible? It would have to be like powered. Is this a prison cell? This is a prison cell. Gross. Well, who the hell built that into a prison cell? I mean, clearly not a prisoner, right? No, don't close the whole thing. Please don't. Oh, no. Okay, well, hear me out now. Did a prisoner do this? I don't see how. I don't see why. Maybe they carved out the hole, but they're not going to make it self-concealing through a mechanism in a drain. That's impossible from being a prisoner. So here's my theory on this. That's very pretty. Oh, the orb again. I've got to study this a little bit more. I've been to art school since I played this game, so I want to see what they were trying to say with all this. Okay, how about this? Gin says, oh no, this is my high security prison. I use that for all my, you know, most deadly inmates. Oh wait, this has the emblem of the age. So this was probably here for a long time. Yeah, this is probably one of the original constructions before Gen like really took it over. I wonder if this cell appears in the novel somewhere. That is another thing I was kind of disappointed with. When I read the Book of Atris, part of it actually takes place briefly, I believe, on Riven. Towards the end of the book, you don't really realize it's Riven because the planet is totally different. Riven has been torn apart since then, so it's not surprising that it's unrecognizable largely. But I was kind of hoping for a little more of a connection there, or some kind of landmark or some kind of thing. So maybe if I read that book again anytime soon, I'll keep an eye on like any descriptions, because people are always being like held captive in these books. It's all about power and, you know, control and captivity and slavery and domination. class. Thank you for happening off screen, by the way. That was nice of you. Uh-oh. I hate when they go dark. You don't know where to click. No, what? Oh, there's my fire orb. Can't turn it off. That's interesting. Oh, but guess what? This is cool. We just walked through that whole dark passage. If I look back now, I can see a little bitty bit. And I see another fire orb. I passed through a doorway. Let's see if this door trick gets used again. Something going on in here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's the fire orb. Okay. So it's a little hunting, little hide and seek here. Aha! Oh wait, that's the way I came in. Like, yeah, this is really elaborate. Who made this? Maybe that room wasn't always used as a prison cell. Maybe it was, I don't know, some kind of safe room for rich assholes. What am I missing here? Oh, aha. Look at this. Yeah, there's the door trick again. And what does that say? This is this fact of doors concealing doors. Yes. Okay, this is where it all happens. So here we see all sorts of different animals. Got a little crab. Got a little pig. What else do we see in here? Let's take a look. We've got the dagger. So the dagger to me represents... I don't know what. It could either represent Gen's aggression, like Gen's forces, or it could represent this sort of rebel faction. I'm more inclined to believe at the moment that the rebel faction alignment might not be correct. Because a lot of it is like really historic stuff like this. So maybe they've appropriated this icon and they're using it now. Maybe I'm just misremembering something. I have bad information kicking around in my head. But this could also, like, it really resembles the daggers in where the followers were following the leader. There was like an aggressive army of people attacking one of those stained glass beetle things. Do you remember this? Am I crazy? What happened to my light? I have no lighting, so I was using my my television as a light source. So in this room, we're going to be learning some stuff. We've got to find the animals that are, I think, on this island. Any that we've seen so far. I see this thing everywhere. This thing is in all the sculptures. There's tables made into this shape. There's two of these giant things in that one center room with the big cage viewer, which, by the way, Gen shows up on at some point. I'm surprised he didn't do it when we were in there the first time. I guess maybe he doesn't show up the first time. So let's go. Yeah, we need to backtrack. Go back to the beginning a little bit. There we go. It's a little bit of light. Have we seen any bunny rabbits? No. What's this thing? Yeah, you know, that thing feels pretty right for this game. I know we've seen one of these. Those are our beach friends. Huh. This also feels right, though I don't think I've seen any of these. I feel like, yeah. Crabs, I don't think I've seen any crabs, have I? I've heard a lot of, like, weird oinking. But I don't know if those were pigs. Wait, we did see pigs. Where were there pigs? Were there pigs in that forest area? There were big mushrooms, that's for sure. I thought there were some pig sculptures or something in there. That also feels right. But again, where do you get pictures of most of this stuff? Oh, the frog. We did see the frog. We literally caught one in a trap. That's our beetle friend. The one in the water. When we saw its design in the water. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've seen these guys like stick into the walls. Little busy, buzzy, buzz. Like butterfly almost. Like sitting on trees or something in one place. I don't want to click it yet because I'm not for 100%. Fish. There's got to be fish here, right? Yeah, we've seen people cooking fish. So we would count that, wouldn't we? Yeah, we have to. I mean, they're eating fish. Let's see if there's something that looks more like a fish. That's a weird-looking fish. Okay, yeah, it looks like an oinker. I'd buy it. I'd buy that for $1. Oh, wait a second. Is this the thing on the beach, or is that other thing the thing on the beach? They both look like the thing on the beach. Yeah, okay, so now the puzzle becomes clear at this point. I see exactly what you're supposed to do here. It's hard to miss, right? It's like, oh, I've seen some of these creatures. So now it's like, now can you verify? Have we seen this before? You might say no, but think about it. We've seen buildings made out of bones. Did any of those bones look like it could be this creature, like a big deer antler thing? Maybe, possibly. So now you're thinking back, you're like, oh my god, I got to go back and like start looking at all the wildlife on this place. This is brilliant. And now this also, does this look more like that water puddle than the other one? Which one had I chosen first? This I always thought was confusing, and I always mix this up. There's another one that looks very, very similar to that. And I would think that's a scarab. But it doesn't have the same, like, proportions. Its wings should be, like, bigger, right? Maybe it's flying towards you? I'm gonna take it. There's, like, scarabs everywhere. See, like, this looks like a fish also. So when they were cooking that other fish, was it this fish or was it that other fish? How do you know? How can we distinguish? You know, maybe that's a frog. Ribbit. I can see that. I don't think so, though. Oh, I've definitely seen. We saw birds flying. By the deforested work site. I saw a bird in the air. It didn't look like a stork like this. Let's see what other birds we got to choose from. A little yak. Alligator. That thing. That thing. I want to click that so bad. That just feels right. And that thing. I kind of want to go with this for my fish. Because it's got the mouth that looks more recently depicted as a fish. That other thing could be like a giant tube worm or something. This one. Okay, now is that like an anteater? I'm pulling that back up. I don't think this is the one. Hey, can you... Hey. Hey. You won't come up. Why won't he come up? What in the heck? Do you have to undo them in order? What in the hell? Does that mean they're right if I push it down? What was the last one I did? I just clicked this one to see what would happen. I think they all reset. Which tells me I got that wrong. Okay. So that is it. We got to push down every one on the island. All right. Let's do that. Let's just go one by one. Bunny rabbit, I say no. Or is it a bird saying, feed me, mama, feed me? Like it's arching its back. It's got its little foot up in the air here, and this is its square tail. I could see that. Or I could see a cycloptic rabbit staring hungrily at you with its cyborg eye. Okay, I gotta take a bathroom break. I gotta think about this. You think about this. It seems like we hit down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then when we push another one, it starts a new sequence. So we're looking for 5, I believe, is the number we're looking for. Since it's the 5th age, 5 might be an important number. And we're back. And we're back playing Riven. Let's see what the cards hold in store for us. Looking for 5 animals. We'll hit them in the order that we're most certain they exist. 1. Maybe the whole problem here, maybe it's trying to tell me that many things could happen. 2 things could be a bird. Maybe this is a bird. Maybe this is a bird. Now hear me out. Different societies show things from different perspectives, right? What do we have here that could be, theoretically, a beetle? Well, we have this. Its front little pinchers. It's got weird little pinchers. Beetles have weird little pincher claw things at the end, right? That could be depicted by this thickness here. Now, I don't like the way this back leg bends exactly. I don't know, beetle legs might actually kind of do something like that. But this could be the horn. Would the eye be here? I don't know. Then there's a little tail. I don't know, but this looks a lot like the shape in the water, though, doesn't it? Am I crazy? Can I pull that up on Steam or something? Where are my save screenshots? I need the save screenshots. They should put only screenshots in this game of clues that will help you. Like screens that you need to look at to win. No. Steam. Show me the screenshots. Take screenshot 12. Well, now I'm dangerously close to cheating here. I was hoping somebody posted the thing so I don't have to walk all the way back there. Somebody should make one just called helpful screenshots. And it's like of all the numbers and all the things that you try to remember. all the important camera angles that contain really useful shit. We'll have to hoof it back and look. We'll do it ourselves. We're scientists. Oh, but first let's hit everyone that we're absolutely certain of. Okay, so starting here, this is a big fish. I've seen these. This is a fucking, I don't know if it's a penguin with an erection or if it's a cycloptic bunny rabbit. So right now we've got one. Now again, is this beach man, is this beach bunny, or is the other one beach bunny? Because the other one has technically a more accurate mouth. The upturned mouth on, or the downturned mouth. Where is he? This one has the form of the big giant beach penguins. And, I mean, it's got the elongated mouth, it's got the big neck, it's got the big booty, it's got the flippers. But, doesn't this also kind of look exactly like that? If this thing just, like, flopped down on its belly, it's got paddle wings. That mouth, though, it's got that taco mouth. But it's got actually feet. It's actually standing up. This cannot, no, this is not it. Alright. Crabs, do we see crabs? This thing, that thing, that thing. We did see frogs. We know for a fact we saw frogs. Hit that. I mean, we pulled that thing out of a trap for sure. Oh, this could be the fish. There's like 3 potential fishies. Not only are we looking for actual, real-life creatures that appear in the game, this can solve our problem, right? We can find those big beach penguins. We can also find depictions of these animals in places, such as in the artwork. We can find remnants of these animals, showing us their skeletons. Maybe we go take a closer look at that burning fish also while we're at it. This has got to be it. I'm hitting beach penguin. So we're now at 3. So many bugs, so many bugs, so many bugs. What was making that cooing? Did we see evidence of rabbits? Now that we know what we're looking for, let's do another sweep of some of the busy animal zones and see what evidence of life we can find. There may be crabs. I'm almost for certain this bug is number 4. And then that thing looks like it'd be a... I want to just click him so bad. He's adorable. Alright. Let's go storming. I can't believe they don't let you like look at this altar thing back there. That's really interesting. I'd love to look at that. Why don't they let me look at that? Okay. Important room. Very important room. wanna flip the doorway? Let's see what was back here again. Oh, that's the prison cell. Let's wait here for a minute. Maybe some kind of fish will surface or something. Hey, you caught me. I took a bathroom break. Just kidding. I pooped into a sock. Just kidding. Peed into a bottle. Just kidding. Again, who made this? Okay, let's look at this. It's a cave. Now we've seen this area out here. Hidden chamber, right? This whole place is hidden. It's a cave to the ocean, so you've got an exit. You could bring boats up here. What is it hiding? It's hiding literally behind another secret door. I mean, that's so clever. It looks like the door is just open. You don't even think about it. It's hiding this classroom. That's why I get the sense of rebellion from this game, right? There's all sorts of, like, kind of off-limits things, like... This definitely doesn't have the same, you know, feel as Gen's. See, this feels very secretive, not, like, grandiose. It also feels very ancient. So hidden here. This whole area would have been created by the inhabitants. I mean, they were still in control of things, you know, from day to day. They still ran the show, and Gen showed up and, like, declared his ownership over everybody. They were still, you know, doing stuff. It's possible they, yeah, constructed this get-out-of-jail-free cell to help rebels and instruct people and spread information, and, I don't know. It's really, really amazing. So here we see the... Oh, what? Maybe those aren't the... Oh, no, what are these? I was thinking those were the things from the beach. Just because that's something we had seen before, but what if they're not? Get a better view? Like, is this one skull? Is this two skulls? What am I looking at? What in the hell am I looking at? Is that a bottom jaw? What is this piece? It's gotta be the head, right? go down there and look up at these? That would be nice. It almost feels like a head, like a skull with bat wings coming off of it, which is awesome, like bone bat wings. Yeah, what the hell is this? Looks like eye sockets and tusk. But there's definitely teeth happening. It's hard to distinguish one from another. Yeah, the teeth are all happening on the inside. So this looks like it's like the lower jaw of a creature, or like a massive, massive creature. Or the top jaw. Yeah, and these are the horns. This would be the eye sockets. So some giant horned creature. Holy shit. Yeah, this is not the things from the beach. Like an alligator. Oh no. That was a pretty good view though. Yeah, here you can kind of see the teeth on the inside. Like a shark. This could also be... I want to say this is the top jaw because you have some ocular orbital cavities here. It could be the lower jaw, but I don't think it is with the tongue. No. But then if this was the top, you would expect like some kind of like cranium. Then again, I mean, these are weird creatures, so it could have soft tissue on both. Can this be the things by the beach? No, there's no way. Those things have like baleen mouths. So this is definitely a different creature. It's huge. Yeah, wow, it's amazing how you can just kind of walk by stuff like this, see? Or just take a quick glance at it and... Come on, up, up, and away. You mean I can't just step on this damn thing? What? Am I stuck up here? No, there's something... I thought there was a little thing I could step on or something. Come on, man. There's gotta be like a switch. Are you kidding me? No. Uh-uh. No. No. Come on, man. This ain't cool. They let you go back down like everything. Why would this be a one-way trip? And why can't I look up if these animal skulls are significant, which I'm fairly sure they are? Well, since this is their region of control, this is probably their, yeah, they're in control of this area. This is their prison. And it's just got a little secret passage into it, leading to an underground. It helps if you kind of like, it helps me anyway, if I like tell myself the story of the place as I play it, and then if things conflict with that story, then like change the story and just keep speaking the story out loud as best you can to like explain what you're seeing. Sometimes that can help put things in perspective. Okay, do we see anything that could be a giant gaping maw with horns? I mean, yeah, everything. This could be giant horns. I feel like that was more like an alligator, though. Let's take a look at that gator. That gator doesn't have horns. What about this thing? Nope. Big mouth. Could that be a horn? I don't know. Yeah, but that could be it, but I've already used it for something. Okay, what about this? Yeah, what about this? Oh. Oh, maybe that's just one of those fish. He's already on our list. Are there giant flying dragons? Maybe that's a really big dragon. There's nothing here. It's probably got to be that stupid fish. But then, like, how many more clues do I need for that one stupid fish? Give me a clue to something else, man. Alright, 10 o'clock, I'm gonna get going. Probably not. I don't want to do anything today. I should probably text somebody and tell them that I'm not really interested in doing something today, because I don't think I am. I think I just want to sleep. Been working a lot. Okay, I need to take just a quick break. I will be right back. This thing doesn't have the giant mouth. Here the tusks go out in front of the head. This is clearly that other one. So what kind of fish we got here? Hard to say. This looks like a just weird slice of meat. Where's that thing with the bug water? There's babies. Not here. Let's move on. I think I'm getting closer. I think I'm getting closer. Really think I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer to something. Whatever. Moving on. Alright, so let's take a real good look at some bugs. I know there's a bug close-up around here somewhere. There's something like sitting on a shovel or something. They're sitting on a log or something. There's my bromies. Let's see if we can get all the way down to him this time. No horns. They gone. I'm missing it again. It's that place with the hatch in the floor. Not crazy. Some friggin' place with some friggin' hatch in the friggin' floor. Alright, let's take a look at this again. Is there a snoot? There's a little bit of a snoot. Its leg bending backwards. But is the other one going like this? I think the one is doing like this. Okay, we'll do the snootless one. For sure it's the snootless one. But I think I already have that one selected. Check the sound again. Little D with the big, deep voice. Okay. Oh, is this where we call our ride? Nope, I guess not. There's just this screen in the game that, like, erases itself from my mind. I miss it every single time, and it's vital, as most screens are. And I think I'm really close to it. I think it's around here somewhere. There's a place that I just never, like, click on properly. It's like a crack in the wall or something you can slide into. I think it's near one of these trolleys. Isn't there like a button over here? Alright, let's just hop in, drive around, see what happens. Where is that screen? The missing screen. It's like a sandy area. I feel like the ground is light. I feel like there are rock walls. I feel like there is maybe one of those ball... Boy, that's loud. I feel like there is one of those ball chirper things near it. And then you, like, literally walk behind a rock, and there's, like, a trapdoor in the ground. There might be a ladder nearby. Ah! Here he is. Oh, so we know Gin is nearby. He's in the room. He was just projecting in there. But he didn't deliver a message. Maybe he just wanted us to see him. So here we go. Look at this. Big Tusky here. This does not look like the skeletal structure of that thing. We saw the skulls up on that thing. Maybe the skulls up on that thing are irrelevant. I've got it backwards. I should stop thinking about them. What is this thing? Is this a different thing from the thing? No, I've already got that thing selected. That's one of the clear things. Oh, wait. I think there's something here. Isn't there something you can, like... secret lever or something? Maybe I'm crazy. I must be crazy. There's literally nothing else in this room to interact with. Yeah, I stick by my theory. I think this is some kind of projector. take a look at that door. Maybe there's some designs or something on it. Doors often have two meanings in this game. Dual roles, dual functions. So this is apparently where they would come to worship him. So maybe he just popped down in the chair to be worshipped. So yeah, nobody's supposed to be backstage here. You don't realize it's the first time you're coming through this way. It just feels like a series of bizarre random caverns. But you're essentially coming in through the back rooms. You're in Gen's territory now. This is Gen. This is where Gen lives. Or at least someone more important than the masses. It could be like an upper tier of the cast. Like the... This is maybe where those wise men reside, which could be why this feels like so holy. That's probably it. And then, you know, Gen might show up and stroll down here and sit down for the morning prayer or worship time or whatever. And then maybe he just pops in every once in a while to see if anybody like left him something. Did I get any fruit? Let me pop him a chair, see if I got any fruit. But you would need to, you just look at those little portals to see if there's fruit. You don't need to look through that projects your face. So again, the only reason I can think of is he wanted you to see him, or there's another purpose for this device that I don't understand. What is that resetting when I leave here? Let's come in here again and see if any of this makes any more sense. We've got our scarab. Oh, this is... yeah, okay. Yeah, their back legs do bend weird. There's our star. What is this? It's like a tree? Column of fire? I don't know. That's probably the sun and the moon. I think the moon's like falling out of the sky or something. So we've got our Gen's homies, building stuff. Now they're leading the people to, I would say, war, the way these daggers are held out. Maybe each one of these represents a different faction of the civilization. You have like the harvesters, you have the builders, you have the engineers, you have the teachers, and you have the soldiers. So it would be war, education, or indoctrination. War, propaganda, like mind control. Your your Ministry of Brainwashing here. Ministry of War, Ministry of Urban Growth, Ministry of Science, and Ministry of Agriculture. So here's your agriculture, science, war, building, whatever. Propaganda. All worshipping the book. What book, though? Because I thought Gen couldn't write any other ages or something. Like, he can't write stable ages. Volcano. Oh, the volcano must be generating the heat. I bet Gen did something to capture the geothermal power. And that's what's heating up the water. Can we get any clues from this picture? Perhaps. Be nice if we could zoom in. What do we got? We got little lizards. We got little fishies. That looks a lot like the fishy we saw in that fun little fishy. But not exactly. Not seeing any animals here. Oh, there's the half-deforested island. It's our work island. So what island is this? This is like the island of the elites. Which would make sense, because if the linking book brings you here, this is where you need to maintain, like, your control. Just a railing. I think that's a pipe. Can I get this thing powered? That might just be a railing, actually. Or there may be a way to power it through here. No! Yeah, when you come out of this the first time, you don't fully understand that it's like a hidden door. You're coming out of a secret. Oh, shit. I swear there's like a little slider over here or something. Like an up-down, like... And something, like another little hidden door opens up over here or something. I hate doing this. This must be the thing I'm thinking of. Oh well. Hey, we've got a tram ready. Could I be thinking of Mist 3? Maybe there's a spot in Mist 3 I always miss. I know that main island has some areas that look a lot like that, but I remember someone telling me where it was, and I played Mist 3 completely on my own, on a long, long car ride. So I know that wasn't it. I wasn't having dialogues with people about Mist 3. Nobody was having dialogues about Mist 3. Alright, 15 more minutes and I gotta get moving. I gotta get eating. Hungry. Skip. Told you I'm hungry. I keep thinking it's back here. I'm going crazy. Nothing over there. Why does it feel like you should be able to walk back there? There's birds. Let's take these birds out. They got long necks? They got long necks or what? Talk to me, birdie. I don't see a long neck on that. It looks like a very short head. Which means it does not match any of those stupid drawings. More bugs, more birds. We'll go traipsing through the jungle here in a moment. You hear the birds, so you know that, like, the birdage is part of this. God, I swear there should be a bug right around here. I feel like it was one of the first things I ever remember doing in this game. Was walking up into one of these screens, and there was some damn bug, like, right in my face. I was like, whoa, that was interesting. They're really showing a lot of bugs in this game. Maybe it was the one that lands here. Okay, we got some fireflies here, little butterfly things. Like, this would be a great spot to just have you look up and see some birds sitting up there going hoot hoot. Oh, what is this? Is that another dagger sculpture thing? What am I looking? Oh wait, that was a bug. It's just a bug sound effect. Yeah, another big dagger. Seems like a weird kind of statue to build. Maybe they've been reclaimed from somewhere else and transported. crabs. What is this? Snow? Salt? What the heck is that? Ugh, this again. Alright. I think this just gives me a big view from the top, doesn't it? What does this do? Even this thing I walked into now is just like one of those big fish, right? I'm just seeing this big fish everywhere. Maybe that's just the one they don't want you to miss, so you know you're on the right track. The other ones are harder to find, but I just feel like I would see more clues for some of the other ones. This is the switches that I don't know combination to. It's good to know there's more books in this game. More ages. Yeah, I'm gonna do that by guessing. So what are these orbs? It's a stone? I don't know, man. Looks like a planet. Inside looks like a gas giant. It's really cool. It's supposed to be metal, though? Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at. I don't think it is. Well, maybe it is from scraping metal against metal. Could be like, you know, rough. Those are like bolts to keep it together while it's spinning. Yeah, because this thing was, yeah, I think it was like turned on its side or something. So yeah, those must hold it together. So it looks like just a big metal ball. So we got stairs going down there. Let's keep that in mind. I think that's where I've already been there. It's down on the bottom. This guy's gonna blow a horn. Goes on for way too long. Again with the skull. It's gotta be the fish, right? But no, the fish has like a flat head, doesn't it? Those are two different things. I don't think they are, though. I think it just... So they're one fish or two fish? Red fish, blue fish. I don't want to do that. It's very ominous. Fun way to kill somebody. Feed him to the sharks. Yeah, I wish you could zoom in. This has got to be the head. The cranium, right? I just cannot get a sense of the shape of these friggin' skulls. Teeth are pointed inward. I don't know. Like, that's one of them, right? Does the tail go all the way up? Why is it always depicted as, like, short and stubby? Yeah, here its mouth goes out with its horns. So what we're seeing out there is... yeah, the head's depicted sort of upside down. The inside of the head is facing the inside of the circle. So yeah, these are the skulls. This one fish is that big thing with the horns. Okay, established. How did I just get turned around here? Here, these things. Are these bugs? They kind of look like those little triangle things. Yeah, see? But maybe they're not even bugs. Maybe they're, I don't know. Those look like they could be bugs. You'd think they'd have them move. Might just be little spores or something. Yeah, I think they're just little spores. Maybe I'm wrong about this whole animal theory. I could have sworn that was like the crux of the game. I'd just be remembering it so badly. Those kind of look like a little pig jumping, like a little guinea pig. Is that my shadow? No. The colors here suck. If you go back one panel, it looks fine. This looks highly sculpted. Something's up here. What's he doing? This doesn't even look like a person. What is this? Is that one of those fish monsters? Yeah, looks like there's a fish monster coming out of the water. Is he feeding it? One of those hammerhead somethings? Yeah, okay, they're fish. He's feeding it. Maybe he's feeding it people? I don't know. What's he feeding it? It almost looks like a person, but there's something like on their head or something. Ooh. I'm kind of at a loss. Dang it. I'm stumped. I'm stuck, guys. When in doubt, click about. How many of those balls have I found? I've only found like 3 balls, right? There should be at least 5. This place again. Okay. I wish I could just look up right here. Yeah, okay, I get it. Sure, whatever, fine. Trying to reconstruct the skeleton of a non-existent creature. Again, no real, like, views of the bugs. So what's the most concrete examples we have of animals? We got the frog, for sure. We've seen it, we've touched it. Beach penguins. We've seen it, we've touched it. The scarab. We've seen it, we've touched it. Scarab, frog, beach penguin. That big old fish must surely exist. So that's number 4. What's number 5? I know there's like some kind of ladybug or something that I've missed. I know it. What is this place that I always forget to go to? There's something in there. I think it has something to do with like hot pokers or something. I think there's like another giant ball in there. I feel like I almost need to fire up Myst 3 and play the entire beginning section just to see if that spot that I keep thinking of is there. Why can we not just leave this open? So I'm going to be crawling through that tube. Wait, is it going to close that door? Oh my god. So I'm going to go down there, do, and then up. So at the same time in this game, while you're trying to understand all this like hidden language stuff, you're also navigating the geography. Trying to find out how areas relate to each other. Okay, so we've gone through, we've taken a turn, and now we're going up the pipe. There's a little ladder there, thank you. We're now at the top of the hill. We're looking the other side of the island. There's that pipe we just came up. Okay. So there's something making noise right now. It's going bird. It sounds like some kind of bird. There's so many potential animals it could be. It's definitely over here somewhere. Like, why have it be directional? I hate this place. That's just the frog. No power, that's fine. This doesn't need power. Well, this doesn't, but is there anything like downstairs that needs power? Might have missed something here if I came through and there was no power. Uh-huh. Oh, there's this thing. Yeah, I think we've already done this. It's waiting our input. Oh, yeah, this is the same place we were at earlier. Let's step out onto my beautiful balcony, and we will save the game right here, and I'm going to get some brunch. Dude, indeed. I'm stumped about how to progress. I think if I go back at this point to that little shrine place, I think I may be able to pick all the correct ones. If we've got 4 out of 5, we can brute force it. That's how dumb people survive. Like me. Alright, thank you for joining me. I'm going to go have lunch and maybe take a little nap. I'm a little sleepy. Hey, it got light in here. I can finally see. Thank you for joining. Have a great day. We're going to play more Riven.